Shalom, shalom. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. It is Friday afternoon, April the 8th, 2016. It's also Happy New Year. It is New Year's Day. It's the first new moon of the very first Hebrew month. It started last night on Thursday night, April 7th, and goes until tonight when the sun sets. And of course, that's when the seventh day Sabbath begins, as it does every week. But we're on New Year's Day right now. And I made a podcast late last night, just kind of exploring a lot of the thoughts, that are circulating in my brain about this new year. I think it's a very exciting new year because, as I said in that video, it's not only a new moon, it's not only the first new moon of the first day of the first month, but it's a shemittah year. And it's not only a shemittah year, it's a shemittah of shemittah years. It's the 49th year of the cycle. But you can listen to that podcast for details on that. I just wanted to make a brief video just to wish everyone a very happy new year. I think this is going to be a very, very special new year because it is a shemittah, and it's a shemittah of shemittahs, which means it's the last shemittah right before a Jubilee that will begin next spring. And so I really believe this is going to be a very, very special year. One of the reasons, the reason I like to film as many podcasts as I can when I'm able to outside is that I really feel like the scenery of my podcast helps to add to the content. So, last Shabbat I made a video about the last Sabbath of the Hebrew year, and I filmed it up in the gorge, and I really felt like the setting of the sun and the beauty of the gorge added to the richness of the content. And so today, I just wanted to kind of show you just the beauty that we have here in Oregon, because we had the rainiest season ever in Oregon this year. We normally get 6 inches of rain in December. We got 16 inches of rain in December. And of course, it's been raining nonstop pretty much from October through April. And it typically keeps on raining until June, but we had a little dry period these last few days for the new year. And I just wanted to show just the beautiful, just gorgeous trees here in Oregon. And then, of course, you see the pine trees, way up there. But just to give you a glimpse just how beautiful it is, and doesn't it make so much sense that the new year would be in the time of spring? Because a new year is a new beginning. It's a new start, and so it would make sense that it would start right when everything's new, spring, when everything's fresh and green and growing. Why would you celebrate the new year on December the 31st, January 1st, right in the middle of winter when everything's dead? That makes no sense. That's why it's counterfeit. It's a pagan custom. We're not supposed to celebrate New Year's on January 1st. That's in the middle of winter. It's a time of deadness. This, the time of growth, the time of resurrection, this is the time of deliverance. This is when we should celebrate the New Year, and this is what the Scripture says to do. That's why this is the time of the New Year. Now, the New Year doesn't always fall on April 8th. It falls on a different day every year, sometime in March and April, depending on when the new moon falls and various other things. But this year, the Shemitah year begins today. So I think it makes a lot of sense that Yahweh would have us begin the year when everything's so green and beautiful. All right, well, I just got off work, and I have to go prepare for Shabbat, which means I got to run around like crazy and get to the grocery stores and do my errands and get everything done before the sun sets tonight. I'm so glad that we're in April, because now at least the sun doesn't set until 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening, and we have plenty of daylight after work to get things done, which is much better than December, when you pretty much need to get things done Thursday night or you're not going to get things done before Shabbat. So I need to get those things done, but I wanted to just wish everyone a very happy new year. Shalom. And have a wonderful Shabbat that begins tonight, the first Shabbat of the new year, the Shemitah year. Shalom.